Hello, everyone around the world. I am Kelvin Fomba, co-founder and country director of United Distance Store in Liberia. Happy New Year to every one of you around the world.
Hello, everyone. I am Heather Cannon, co-founder and executive director of United Stars in the US of A. And I also want to say Happy New Year to all of you as well. So before we get into this New Year celebration, I just want to do a quick recap, and I'm going to share my screen so we can just go over some highlights here. So I got to do one thing here first. Okay, now I'm ready. It's always good to have everything in place. Okay, so first things first, I want to wish everybody in January a very, very happy birthday. This is just a reminder that we are on Facebook, and if you are so inclined, you can do a Facebook birthday fundraiser. Those funds can be raised for a particular course, help build our new center, sponsor a student, so many different ways that you can support our students. Now, Kelvin, you held a birthday fundraiser last year. What did you do with that? What were you raising it for? Oops, did we lose them? Whoops, I think we're having technology problems. So anyways, Kelvin and I both held a birthday fundraiser last year, and his was towards, are you there, Kelvin?
Yep, I'm here.
Can you talk about your birthday fundraiser from last year? What did you raise the funds for, and what impact did that have?
Well, I raised the fund because I decided that this year, normally I make a party for my birthday and people come and, eat. But this year I decided, no, I want to do something that people will benefit from that for their lifetime. So what I did my fundraising to be able to support the less fortunate youths that have the passion to learn a trade, and which I was succeeded in that. I was able to pay some youth tuitions that cannot afford to, go to school, particularly vocational school. So that's what I did, and I believe everyone knows that when you help someone to learn something is forever. You who doing it, you cannot even take it from that person anymore. So this is gonna be a great impact for their life, by them benefiting from my birthday fundraising by learning, which they graduated, and I believe by now they have started earning their own money. So I was so happy to do that.
Wonderful. And yeah, we had a total of 5 birthday fundraisers last year that ranged from helping students to buying some products, but also gave a little extra to our staff as well. The other recap I wanted to touch base on real quick was we did hold a Christmas party this year. We had a partner. His name was James Ludlam of Giving Hands Foundation. So we'll put this link in the chat of our YouTube channel. But Kelvin, what was that party like?
Oh, this party was great, and I believe that people should go in our YouTube channel and go through the videos. It was amazing. The kids were amazing, and the most wonderful part of it, we have our brother James, who trying to partner with us, and fortunately, he came down in Liberia. He was able to be part of the program. and he was so happy to be part of the program, to be among the kids, play with the kids, share with the kids. And, he even contributed towards what, we did for the kids. So he was really overwhelmed about everything, so it was so great that he couldn't believe it. And the kids couldn't believe what they received. They received a package with popcorn, biscuits, candy, juice, soft drinks, let me just name some. So it was wonderful. So if you really want to know or believe what I'm saying, so please go to our YouTube channel and you will get a detail.
All right. The next thing I wanted to share, hold on a second, let me get to the site. This year we got an opportunity to get connected with a group in Minnesota that started this app. It's a mobile app called We Sparkle, and it uses AI tools. But one of the things it does is it has everything in there. You can go to our website, you can learn more about our monthly program, you can know what our mission and vision are, you can subscribe and watch our latest YouTube videos. Again, here's the birthday celebration. You can learn more about us on our Candid Guy Star. This is our gold. We got a gold seal of transparency in 2023. I know we're going to maintain that in 24. We hope to move up to the platinum. And then the different ways that you can give. So this is just a site that I'll have the link in the chat of the YouTube or description of the YouTube, just so you can get familiar with what we got going on that site. The other thing I just wanted to convey, we will be having a virtual tea time on January 27th. I will be posting on that soon. We might have an opportunity to meet some of the newer students that are coming on board with Uniting Distant Stars, kind of learn about what they're, it might be not quite a month being trained yet, but we can learn what they've experienced so far. Also, before I forget, I want to remind everybody, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. We do try to post videos throughout the month. They can be testimonials from students. They can be celebrations like this Christmas party we just had. Definitely this monthly video will be coming up on the first of each month. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel, help grow our community. And that way we also can unlock other things that we can do on the YouTube. Now, Kelvin and I want to go over, as when you start a new year, we want to talk about what we accomplished in 2023. And we actually listed 11 items. And Kelvin, you want to start out with the first 4?
Yeah, let me just say this. Before I start with the first 4, I want to be the fundraiser. You did a birthday fundraiser. Our chair did it for that.
Say that again.
Can you? I said I was not the only one that did birthday fundraising this year. You did it, and Adam did it. Our both chair. Mm-hmm. So just a brief. Brief us a little bit what you guys did this for.
Well, Adam's was to give a little something extra to the staff, and mine was combined with another person, Asneth, to give academic students a scholarship to learn a vocational training course. And, okay,
thank you.
All right.
I want the world to know that was not only me this year. No, it was you and Adam. So thank you for that.
Well, there was a total of 5. There was Tashi and Asneth as well.
You
Besides,
see that? Thank you. So
okay.
that's great. So I can
Oops, you're breaking up.
100% solar energy, in an institution. So even if LEC is just like a backup or standby, for us now.
What do you call LEC? Because you remember, not everybody knows what LEC is.
Oh, Liberian Electricity Corporation.
Okay.
That's the meaning of LEC. So now our expenditure to the current have reduced. Before it was so much for us. The current and the standby generator used to cost us so much, and also for the generator, the sounds, and again the carbon monoxide, all that can affect people. So we are happy that we completed our 100% solar energy at our campus, which takes everything that, we do printing on it. The servers, all the bulbs in the building, in the offices. We do the computer lab on it, until the training ends per day. So this is why we say 100%, because we do everything. But I just want to name a few.
So let me ask you a quick question. When you say what it used to cost you, can you give us a number?
This is something that, like few here, I can say $5, let's say $4 to $5. And sometimes we used to, if there is no current, we use 2 gallons per day, just to manage. We cannot do it 24 hours, but if we want to do some work and what have you, so we use 2 gallons, $10 per day. And then that was huge, so because we're trying to help. So sometimes when we have
about $300 a month.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sometimes, because sometimes we use it both day and night if we have like tedious work to do in the night. So we can also use it in the night. So, we use 4 gallons every day that we use day and night, we use 4 gallons.
So we can
let's say
minimum of $300 a month, but it could be more.
Yeah, minimum.
And how much, so what percentage are you now saving with solar?
Right now, I am saving 80%. Yeah, right now I am saving 80%.
Because sometimes you like to let the solar recharge, so you use the LEC.
Thank you.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, we don't use it continuously.
Got it.
Because we want that to last long with us.
Got it.
Because it will be easy to reach 100%.
Got it. Okay.
So we got to take care of it. So let me go to number 2. I'm going to introduce 2. We have already introduced this year 2 new classes, which is the driver's apps and satellite digs in solar installation training. This training was, amazing, although the driver's app is yet delaying because we only have 1 car, and we're trying to get 2 so that, and most of the ladies, they want automatic car, and the one we got right now is a standard, standard gear. So a lot of people are trying to avoid standard gears now, not even only the ladies, but also some men, because automatic is very simple to, to deal with. But standard gear, you got to use all your parts, your 2 foot and your 2 feet and your 2 hands and what have you. So this is where we're finding little challenges there. But as time goes on, we're going to we're going to make it happen. We got an automatic attached to it, and then the solar installation was very, very good. We have a good instructor, which he was sent by the Liberian government to China, trained there for 4 years, and came back, and he decided to give back to his country, and which is Abington. And he is a great guy. He decided to, he helped also in a training based on one of our alumni recommended him, and he came, he proved himself. He helped in the solar installation and also trained some students about at that moment how to do the installation. It was amazing. So this is how we got interacted with him, and he said, "Oh, I'm willing to come and share. I'm willing to come and join UDS." So it was great. This is how he was the first teacher at UDS that have trained the first group.
Well, while we're waiting for Kelvin to return, going back to the driver's ed, yes, more people are interested in the the automatic transmission. Because if you were to drive in like Monrovia City proper right now, there's a lot of traffic, so there's a lot of stopping and going. So that means you got to do the clutch and gas and all that stuff quite a bit. So having an automatic transmission makes life easier in the city. And that's probably why more people are saying, hey, I'd rather have an automatic transmission than manual. Oops, we just lost Kelvin for a moment. The manual transmission obviously is good if you are trying to restart the car, because you can push and start and pop the clutch. I found that very important in Liberia as well while I was living there. And so those are some of the reasons why I think more people are interested in automatic. And I think we see more people are interested in automatic here in the US over manual. I mean, I've had a manual transmission, but it's been a while. I'm using automatic now. And who knows, with the new EVs, how that's all going to change. But in Liberia, there's definitely a change in what people want. So something more to learn, I guess, there. As we wait for Kelvin to return, the next thing he was going to mention that we started making the cement blocks for our new Brewerville campus. We're still trying to iron out some of the details to the design, but we have the basic concept. It'll be L-shaped. We know it's going to be 2 stories. So we do know, what we need to start off with blocks. Doesn't mean we're making for the whole building yet. But those are some of the things that we have started here. I see Kelvin's working his way back. So that was very essential. We also refreshed our computer lab with newer laptops. So Kelvin, I covered the bricks, but can you get into what you got new laptops last year? I should say newer laptops. They were newer used. What are your plans now for the computer lab? Or have you already made those changes?
Yeah, my plans. I'm still doing that. My plans for the computer lab, because this have been uh, a challenge for us by using desktop computers, because computers consume more current. So when we got those laptops, it was a great help to us. and not just getting the laptops. This laptops came in to Heather and our other brother, that helps in the process. We have this.
He was speaking about Branko, Tambah, Tambah Foundation. He helped buy some of the computers.
Laptops came in with their lock. That you can be able to lock it up, that you can take it from there beside opening the lock. So that was really amazing to have such. It might be carried. It also reduced the deck.
They reduced the what? So until he comes back on, he talked about, we also sent locks with them. So they're a cable lock, and there's a way that you can fit this into the side of the laptop, and it twists around, and then you can lock it. So it prevents someone from taking the laptop. And so that was a big advantage for us as well. Are you back on? This is one of the things we like to see is access to better internet. We always have a challenge in Liberia, but we do the best we can. Sometimes we have a perfect connection, and sometimes it's hit and miss, but we know how to go with the flow. Can you hear me, Kelvin?
Right.
Okay, so I'll move on.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll move on to the next ones, and hopefully your connection gets better in the next few minutes. Another major change we did this year is we updated our logo and our brand. This just happened by chance. I was able to reconnect with Matthew Manning. He was someone that we're here in Minnesota when we first met, and he's now in California, and he started his own media production company called Gumbo. And he really gave us, Kelvin and I had a chance to meet with him more than once to kind of get a better understanding of who we are. And he really captured the essence of who we are. The logo changed. Yes, it changed, but it still had the same elements, the basic color lines, the star, the circles coming together, showing uniting the distant stars. And so we're really excited about that. And we're also building a new website. Hopefully we'll get this published in 2024. We're currently on WordPress. We're tired of WordPress, and we're moving into Squarespace. We're hoping to have a more user-friendly site, and also for those of us that maintain it, add to it, whatever it needs to be. We also added 3 new board members. And what was interesting about this year is these weren't done through a posting. These were actually through recruiting, talking to people. And we're pretty excited. We brought them over in the summer. And so they've been added to our group. Also, we grew our monthly donor program called the Star Champion from 4 people to 7. They're donating anywhere from $10 to $100. So I think right now we're bringing in a little over $300 a month. This is a big part of our sustainability, and we hope to continue to grow this program in the coming years. Also, we held 10-year anniversaries on both Liberia and Minnesota. Kelvin and his team, you did what in June? What was your celebration?
Yeah. That was another interesting and a lot of fun, a lot of celebrations. Normally we do in the academic, we call something a gala day, where we make the kids to come out on the streets by marching, dancing, celebrating the academic year. So, and we decided to blend that together with the anniversary. So it was so great. We took the whole road. We have the old road where the center is, and then we have a main road, the Tambah Boulevard, and people were a lot of fun, a lot of color, a lot of a lot of dancing and cultural, and there's so many ways of celebrating. We have that here. We got so many ways to celebrate when we are ready. So the students go into groups. We have the alumni, we have friends, we have parents, we have the community. Every one of them joined a particular celebration. So it was like a great. And the good part of it was that was the day that a lot of people got to know that, yes, UDS have been operating for 10 years successfully. So that was, they said, no, wow. Then to the level you guys are being the fastest growing institution in this area, so they were really amazing. They were happy to join us. Those who have not even been part of UDS that day, they join us. We were having a good security. We're having policemen, we're having army men. We did not even,
Oops. All right, we're gonna have one of those challenging days. So Kelvin was just saying that they had people.
Some of them we did not even. The UDS have everybody in the institution. Like we have some police. They have their kids at the academic area, and and we have some police that also this year they were in the vocational area. So I mean, we have some army officers, they have their kids at the academic area. So we were well protected, We saw everyone came to help us, protect the kids from vehicles, and that's the photo with all over. People were admiring it, videos, and as we speak up to present, some people go there, they keep playing the videos and so forth. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to cover the last few ones. So we had our 10th anniversary here on September 23rd. It was our first in-person event post-pandemic. We hadn't had an in-person event since I think the fall of 2019. So it had been a while since we had out, and we had pretty good weather. We had a bit of a storm, but we were able to get about 30 some people. And we were able to raise, I know it's over 7,000. I know some came in a little later. I have to finalize those numbers, and I'll post the actual amount when I post this video, but it was really nice. The other thing that just quickly, we expanded our academic into senior high. Up to last year, we were still doing junior high, but a lot of our students want to move to other schools. We also graduated our 6th cohort of vocational training students in November. And we also, again, I want to repeat, we developed partnerships with Tambah Foundation and Giving Hands Foundation, which were both founded by Liberians who have a strong affinity to home and wanted to ensure everybody's taken care of. Now, Kelvin, we're going to move into 2024. Today is New Year's Day 2024. And, we we are grateful for everything we did in 2023, also celebrating 10 years of doing this work. And now in 2024, we need to build upon what we developed over the years. So like for one of the things that we'll be doing on the US side, I'm going to be posting here in January, short-term volunteer projects. I need help with breaking apart some of videos I've had from the virtual tea times, just to like focus in on what some students have been saying. I also want help in redeveloping my MailChimp account, making sure for our newsletters, we're covering what we need to do, and we're using more of the automation. I don't always have time to work on these things. We're also just got the Microsoft grant. We're going to be building out our OneDrive for our virtual office. So we'll need someone to help us organize that. So those are just some of the projects I will be posting. Also, I do want to talk, well, going back to that We Sparkle site I talked about earlier, they have some AI tools that I'm really excited about. It's going to allow me to create FAQs, frequently asked questions. So our UDS, United States Stars Facebook Messenger, so Messenger gets tied in with Facebook. I get a lot of questions from Liberians in country, information about the school. So I can tailor those for that site to be specific to a Liberian audience. Also, the site gave us a free phone number for texting. So now I can tailor that one for more people interested about what United Nations Stars is for maybe the US or even European side, whoever has an interest that might not be Liberian centric. So I'm really excited to tap into some of these other tools that this app has to offer. So Kelvin, what are some of the things you're seeing now that you want to do in 2024?
Yeah, thank you very much. We keep doing it, and we are so happy whenever we do it. We give more difference, and firstly, we're going to open. There have been a lot of challenges this year, but the vocational side, based on politician coming, opening political vocational school, I can call it that way. And now all of them have lost. They are no longer there because election has finished. So all those schools, small schools around have closed. So we decided to reopen anew with new students, which we have started a recruitment. So we are planning to start this month, January, and we are planning on the 4th, but a lot of people for the season, they go out and spend with their family out of Monrovia to go to different countries. So sometimes they can be there until middle of January. So we're trying to figure that out when to start. But the fact here is we are going to open a new classes this January. So that's one of our main targets. And also we started with the lab since we received those laptops. We are going to make sure we complete that. And then our plan here is to the support of everyone. As usual, our plan here is to, let me let everyone know, is to advance the vocational area, because every day technology advancing. Those tools that we have been using, those materials that we have been using, I say all of them are wearing out. So we need to get and a new technologies, sometimes the things you use, we want to get, let me set an example, we want to make sure
There we go again. I'm not sure if his example was.
Use it before they get out. So when they get out, they cannot find any challenges about that. So, and we're planning also to improve the academic, because this is something that
He froze again. Going back to the vocational, one of the examples I know he gave me is an engine that he donated from the beginning, has a carburetor. I mean, how many cars now run off a carburetor? Most are fuel injected. If they're a regular traditional gas engine, we now have electric vehicles, so that's even going to change it more. So having an engine with a carburetor is not serving young people in 2024, you know. So those are some of the things that we need to modernize our training.
Yeah, in fact, Heather, you hardly see carburetor vehicle. So that's going out. You hardly see a vehicle with carburetor. So this gonna be part of the history now. You know, we can only teach them that vehicles used to come in this form, in this form, in that form. You know, we're not gonna do that anymore. So we are planning to do different things that relating to the present technology. So, and we also, you know, planning to have in search of good people, because you cannot just say people. I want people. I want people. No, I want good people. You know, so and to have a good people that have the same passion.
So this would be for staff. He's looking for additional people that can carry the load.
Although yes, we give stipend to people not 100% volunteer. So we are looking for more.
Yeah, additional staff. Yeah, we are getting more. So these are the things that planning, and we hope and pray that just
within.
Okay.
New center this year. It's still enter this year. That's our last plan, to build the new center this year. You know, so, and I believe that hence with you, it can be built this year, this 2024.
Okay. So
these.
What Kelvin was saying was, one, we want to modernize our training. He wants to bring in good people. He says that, you know, he recently told, when he had a meeting with James Ludlam of Giving Hands Foundation, James said it's good to have two heads are better than one. And then Kelvin said, no, two better heads are better than one, because you don't want to have any sort of head that's not thinking straight and helping make decisions. So Kelvin is really interested in people who have the passion to serve. We got Myrtle Esto, we got Muhammad Abutu. These are some people, Godfrey Solomon. You know, some of our teaching staff have been very dedicated for a very long time, and that's what he's looking for. Also, since we started making the blocks last year, he'd like to see us start actually building the center this year. And I know one of the things for academic is what we're trying to work with James of Giving Hands Foundation is really developing a strong STEM program. We know that, you know, we want science, technology, engineering, and math. Those are all part of where we are in this world. And young Liberians should also have that same opportunity to have that exposure to the various things. And again, in the current environment, you know, not a carburetor engine anymore. We got to be looking at fuel injectors, hybrids, maybe even EVs. You know, I'm not sure what's all on the ground in Liberia, but I know some people will be bringing over some of the latest technology, and we need to make sure they're prepared for that. We want to make sure our electrician students have the latest technology, because we know that keeps changing. Plumbing, tailoring, you know, right now, just to save costs all the time, not worry about electricity. We've been using the treadle machine, but we would like to have some more advanced machines, ones that does embroidery, some of them that helps with lining. So there are various things that we would want to add up, because these are young people that could work anywhere if they have the right information. In the US, we're going to have a shortage of tradespeople. There could be a pathway for Liberians to come here as well. So I think we lost Kelvin. The technology wasn't very well today, but I think you got a good gist of what we had to say. We'll get, oh, he's coming on, so we'll probably end this once he gets connected, because we probably have covered quite a bit, and it's probably you're ready to say, okay, this is too long. But we had a lot to share. We have a lot to celebrate. You know, we got through 10 years, and we're excited about that. So Kelvin, I think we need to close this, because you keep jumping in and out because of your internet over there. So what are your final thoughts as we close it out about 2024 that you want to share or celebrate with the people watching this? Oops, he freezes.
I believe and I hope that to be updated and know that, yes, we crossed 2013, 2023 successfully, and we have come out with 2024 with new plans, and we are praying God to guide them, you know, and also their family, for us to be able to celebrate 2025, you know. So, and I say happy birthday to all January month. You know, wish you guys many, many more years to come. And we are here, we are with you guys. We know that you guys are with us. Thanks so much. Happy New Year again. With prayers one.
And yes, and I just want to say, you know, Happy New Year. I wish everybody a healthy, safe, peaceful, and prosperous 2024. I know when we look out around the world, there are still some wars going on. There was a earthquake and tsunami that hit Japan overnight or today, you know, because they're whatever. I just saw the news today, and there's just so much going on, and we have to remember each other and just hope for peace and just good health for everyone. The struggle. And yeah, and we just want to say thank you for being on this journey with us, for being that guiding light for Liberian children and youth to find their star potential. You know, we're all made of the same stuff as stars, and when we can help re-spark that, we can help them be their best version of themselves. And so we just want to say thank you, and we look forward to 2024 and what more we can share with you, and just enjoy your new year today, celebrate, eat some good food, and just be grateful for all the precious things that are in life that we sometimes we take for granted. So thank you so much, and happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you, Heather.